So this is my girlfriend Claire. We both wanted to go on a road trip this summer before we had to head back to school. So instead of just waiting around, we decided to do it.
I told her time for its and bigger than I say one step back and then it goes right. And from the bones back home, would you give me a chance? Because I've lost too much, I don't know where we stand.
So right now we are in Calgary, Alberta, and we actually started about 700 kilometers east of here yesterday in my hometown of Regina, Saskatchewan. Today we are heading even more west from here and heading into the mountains. There's a couple very touristy destinations. Banff, Alberta. I take it for granted that it's like an hour away from here because I visited so much, but Claire has never been there. So we're gonna go to Banff and then stop at Lake Louise. That's like, these are two like very important Canadian tourist spots, and in about 5, 6, 7 hours, depending on how often we stop, we should get to Revelstoke, which is our first stop of the night. Show me these photos here.
Got like the parking lot in there.
What?
Got like more.
Oh, there's more parking
There's
lot
more
than
parking.
view. Can we do it again? I'll do it again.
Do it one more time.
One more time. I'm gonna get this right. How does it look now? Oh my god. We are currently in Golden, BC, grabbing some lunch. We've been taking the drive super easy. We've been making lots of stops because it's just so beautiful. Golden, where we're at right now, is like a little mountain town, and there's mountains all around us. We had a little bit of breakfast this morning, but small breakfast. It's like 2 p.m. now, first real meal of the day. I've been to Golden before, actually,
All right.
but only to get gas.
Okay, so no.
So I didn't really.
No.
So no, I haven't really been here. Last summer I was driving through here, stopped for gas, but this is my first time actually stopping and walking around. There's a cool river over there.
Rocking a hard place, it's battery control. What am I waiting for? Seaplanes are beneath my compass, my transport.
Good morning. Today is day 2 of our road trip. I've been awake for about 2 hours and already 2 not so great things have happened. So I brought out my drone today because I wanted to fly it here over this lake, right down the valley, nice and low, really fast. It'd just be a really cool shot. I've done this shot before many times and it's a little risky because of how close you are to the water, but it looks so sick. And the moment we drove here, walked down, hiked down, I pulled out my drone to realize that I didn't bring my SD card. So mistake number 1. Since you can fly a drone without an SD card, you just can't record high resolution. I was already here, so I just thought to send it up anyway. So I sent it up, started flying, recording. Literally the first drone movement that I tried to do, I crashed it, which is kind of funny because I've never crashed my drone before. Actually, I've only done it once and that was a minor crash. But luckily the drone software saved it from falling into the water, which is crazy. That thing was only like 4 feet above the water to begin with. The drone is fine. I cracked one propeller. That's completely my fault, but I'm just glad the whole drone is okay. I'm going to learn and not fly my drone today because as you can see with my hair, it's already a little windy today, so the drone was never a good idea. So that's my quick update. Welcome to day 2. The place that we're staying at right now, it's called Revelstoke. I think, well, not even I think, I know that it's kind of more of a ski town, and right now is kind of a weird time to be here. It's pretty dead because ski season ended a month ago and the summer things haven't really started. So walking around, it's pretty quiet. Also, you really feel like you're in the mountains because, well, you are, plus the river. So it's quite nice. Having a good time?
Yeah. I am. It was a nice weather today.
Yeah. Earlier we went down to the beach with my friend Mev. Tomorrow we're making our way into Vancouver. It's like another 5 hours from here into Vancouver. I'm feeling very excited and very happy because I love moving around, traveling, and of course I'm always looking for a reason to film and shoot. And when you're doing these things, it's, you know, so easy to pick up your camera. Like right now, I'm really just standing in a field talking to myself, but because, you know, I don't live here and it's my first time seeing this, it's so much cooler. We have just got to Vancouver. Perfect timing for the sunset, and I'm gonna set up my drone quickly. Sunset is in 15 minutes, but there's a little bit of clouds in the way, so make that like 5 minutes. I'm gonna set up my drone really quick and try and get some shots because I just love flying my drone at sunset. The drive over was super chill, except for one part when there was like a 30-minute delay because this truck had tilted over and all these potatoes were over the road. Luckily no one was hurt, there was no accident or anything, just potatoes on the road, but that caused like a 30-minute. Other than that, pretty smooth sailing, a little bit of rain, but we're here now. Just, okay, look at that. That's insane. So I actually really like Vancouver, especially when it's warm and it's not raining out. It's actually a really nice place to be. So we spent a few days there, but then halfway through filming, I realized that a lot of what I was talking about didn't really pertain to this travel vlog. Of course, I filmed all of this trip, but for those special days when we were in Vancouver, I'm gonna split that off into its own video. So don't worry, that video is coming. But for now, we'll skip ahead into the future where Claire and I are on a ferry going to the island. Oh my god.
Don't rip your finger out too much though.
Why?
Because you're gonna rip off their arms.
Did I kill him?
No. Just be gentle.
So these things are alive, dude? Mm-hmm. This is kind of scary. I am getting a like marine biology tour. Oh, that one's so ugly.
Don't be mean. What the hell?
Oh, look at this one over here.
Actually, their buttholes are mouth. I'm being so serious. I'm being serious. I'm being for real.
I just need to be more in tune with the water in the ocean, man. Dude, the ocean DLC. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, this is what you flipped earlier.
Why is it so hard to accept the party is over? You came with your new friends and her mom jeans and her new Vans, and she's perfect and I hate it. Oh, so glad you made it. I'm so glad you could come back. Somebody get the tacos. Somebody spark the blunt. Let's start the narcos off at episode 1. Bring the gin, got the juice. Bring the sin, got that too. Won't you shut up? No, you're my favorite. Am I warm enough for you? Outside, baby. Yes, warm enough if you.
This is a 50mm f1.7 vintage lens. It's actually quite cool. You can see the bokeh thing. What's it called? The aperture ring.
Yeah, I think leaflets like on the inside.
I shot some footage on this yesterday, and this is on a K&F like E-mount adapter, whatever this Pentax A to E-mount, so I can put it on my Sony camera is. Honestly, it's pretty sick. I didn't get to see any cool bokeh effects, but I think that's because it was like nighttime. But gonna keep shooting on it to see if it has that like distinct vintage look. Things I noticed so far from just looking on like the screen on my camera is that it's like a really, really soft image. We spent the day walking around this area in Vic. What did we do? Food, Then
Billiards.
we went to go play some pool, and now we are walking, I think, towards the water because there's some like famous or more touristy famous views. There's like a big hotel. Plus I think the area near the water is just really cool, so gotta go check that out before we leave tomorrow. We also went to this camera shop. I'm trying to find this like old 35mm film camera. I've only shot film a few times, but I want one for my own because I found 2 rolls of unused film in my brother's bedroom that I gifted him like years ago. He didn't use those rolls of film, so I'm gonna steal those back for myself. I was planning on flying the drone, but the drone is like a Mavic Mini, which only weighs like 249 grams, and this wind would absolutely kill that drone. So you can just look around and imagine what that drone footage would look like. Even though it is windy, it is very beautiful. I grew up in Saskatchewan, which is a place of like insane prairies and dryness, so I'm very, very not like accustomed to seeing water and the ocean, and this is actually insane. Oh, you can go down? Oh, let's go. What a big wave. Crazy that they let you go down there. It's sunset now. We're out exploring by the ocean. Came down this little sketchy trail here, and now we're here. Finally a little bit of good weather again. I'm flying this drone, and I know I've said this before, but it's actually crazy that like some people grew up in a place like this where there's just like ocean all around you. Pretty much where I grew up, there was one place to swim, and it was 40 minutes outside of the city, and even then it was kind of like a gross lake. Wasn't the best. And here there's just water everywhere, and you can just go swimming, canoeing, boating, wherever you want. Also, unfortunately, you guys weren't able to see on the drone, but the moment I took off the drone, there was like this seal popping its head out from the water right in front of me, and I could hear it like splashing around and flapping its, I don't know, seal fins. I think my favorite part of being in Vic is just like literally exploring these beaches. Like, I don't know what this is, but it was something. What do you think it is?
A bonfire.
Oh yeah. Like we just climbed over the rocks from over here, and then we're on a whole new beach now. Hi guys, we are in Seattle now. We got in yesterday. We're staying in this Airbnb downtown, and I want to show you guys this place. They actually messed up our reservation because this is not actually the place that we booked. We booked like a much smaller place at a much cheaper price, but then when we went in, it like wasn't ready. So then I messaged the Airbnb people. They put us in a different room, which also wasn't ready yet. So I messaged them again, and I was getting a little annoyed at this point, but then they upgraded us to this room, which is like double the size and probably double the price of the other room. So it was a little upsetting at first, but honestly, it's okay now. It's a little messy because we have been living here for like a day now. The first place that they gave us, which like wasn't ready, and then they upgraded us to this place, didn't have a window with a view or anything. So having this view is very nice. I'm all for it. The other one was like in the back, so there was no street view, no ocean view, no nothing. And you can also actually see the Ferris wheel right there. Quick tour, living room, Claire, hi. Coffee table, living room, TV that we're probably not going to use. This is the refrigerator, which has a Red Bull and some leftover noodles. And then you have this hallway that goes into the bedroom, kind of messy. Quick peek at the bedroom. Yep, that's pretty much it. So after Seattle, we went back to Canada up to Whistler for a few days before heading back. I didn't film as much on these last couple days because usually when I travel and make these videos, I like to spend the last couple days really just taking everything in. I know some people will understand this, but when you're out always focusing on getting the best shots that you can, it sometimes takes you out of the moment. And something that I found has made me both a better filmmaker and storyteller is just really being present in the moment, really taking in how I feel in that moment. Instead of just focusing on the shots, I'm focusing on the emotion. So then when I'm sitting there in the edit, I can recreate that feeling for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did in creating it. I know this is going to be one of those videos where I look back on this many years in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.